I love Allstate's commercials.
I'm a bear. I'm coming out of hibernation after the best nap of my life. And Papa is hungry.
Allstate's goal normally is just reach as many people as possible. And the reason is they're playing a really, really long-term advertising game. Anybody under 26 is likely not thinking about insurance. So their audience is people who are 26 plus, because everybody else is just on their parents' insurance, most likely. And so they're playing this game of, we want to be relevant to everybody so that when it is time for you to get insurance, we are the name you think of. And Progressive, Allstate, who's the Limu Emu, the yellow brand, whatever they are, all those guys play that exact same game. They're just trying to be the most prominent brand on your mind. So when you think, I need to get car insurance, you immediately think, oh, Geico does those commercials.
And while you're hitting the trail, I'm hitting your cooler. Oh, cheddar! I've got a hot dog bun. And your cut rate car insurance might not pay for all of this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me. Roar!
That's funny. There's another guy on YouTube who makes videos, and he does like song shorts. One of them is he highlights that bears don't actually sleep all winter. That's just a lie that everybody's been telling. I'll put another link to that one.
Bears don't fall asleep all winter. That was just hyperbole. Told to us when we were younger. A lie told universally to an entire generation for seemingly no reason why.
Anyway, this is like, as a standalone commercial, I think it's kind of weak. I think it's like, they have their line, and if you have cut rate car insurance, then, you know, whatever. Like, it makes sense. It's not a bad commercial, but I think it's as the combination of these years of branding that make it interesting. Like, if this guy shows up on screen, I know that he's going to destroy something or get hurt or something funny is going to happen. So they're banking on their PR, their bank of branding to really make this land. So overall, it's fine. It's funny. It's not like an incredible story, but it plays into their same branding of like mayhem is a bad guy and Allstate can help with that. So like that overall message is a good message, but it's like a little bit played out for me at this point. So I don't know. The Kia EV9 is here.
Movement that inspires.
So what Kia is trying to do in this case is to establish them as a feeling. They're selling the Kia brand in association with certain feelings, which is really interesting because most other products are focused on solving user problems or creating value, or even potentially the performance is so much better. But Kias are kind of famously cheaper cars, so they have to lean into different angles. They can't lean into, we're the best at this or we're the best at this. They have to kind of lean into this other play. You'll see like Lincoln has those Matthew McConaughey commercials that are famous, and those ones are all about luxury. And that's kind of the place they're leaning into, is our cars are the most luxurious. Classy people like Matthew McConaughey, they get Lincolns. So this one's really interesting because Kia doesn't seem like they trust in their cars enough to lean into any particular thing. They are not flexing their merit. They're entirely focused on creating this subconscious association. And that can work. Their audience is looking for cheaper cars, right? And so if you go, hey, I need a cheap car, which cheap car is good? Then maybe that unconscious association will push you towards a Kia. So it's probably a good play, but it's not super call to action focused. It's much more of like a brand, like psychology play. So it's a little bit different. In some regards, it's highlighting the weaknesses that they maybe perceive in their product. Is we're not comfortable talking about how reliable we are. We're not comfortable talking about how performant our cars are. So instead, we're going to rely on this other feeling.